All right, so quick update. I'm gonna just update real quick before I get off this joint. I'm gonna be quiet honest, bro. Like I'm gonna keep it 100 buck all the way, 150, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This past few weeks, this past 1 month and a half, it's been a lot. I went through a lot. Like I'm not talking about like physically wise. I'm talking about like mentally, just trying to like figure out like what I'm saying, what it is that I'm doing, and what's the purpose of what I'm doing, and like where do I see this going? And this is why I like to preach the message a lot of like sometimes it's okay to just back off. You know what I'm saying? Retreat, step back, take a step back, reset, refocus, re-strategize, and come back to what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in the midst of that right now. And that's everything about life is teaching me right now. Just sitting back and just re-strategizing and just refocusing and, trying to repurpose what I got going on for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, man, everybody do this streaming shit, everybody do this content shit, but what sets you apart? What makes you different? And that's why I've been going on this self journey. For the past 75 days. Well, it's not fully 75, but like I'm on day 47 out of 75. But just trying to figure out myself, trying to figure out my purpose, and like I know what I'm working towards. I know what my purpose is, but I feel like sometimes I just be going off track. I be going off script. Like I don't even know what I'm doing. Sometimes like I just feel like I be questioning what I'm doing. Like even though to other people it might seem like I'm making progress, I know I am making progress, but like just the sense of like, is this really what it is? Is this really working? You know what I'm saying? And this might stem from a place of comparison, like they always say, comparison is thief of joy. But I do my best according to my knowledge not to compare. I don't compare myself with nobody because I'm nobody. I am myself. I'm me. And I feel like being myself is the best thing I got to put out there to the world. So I do my best to be myself, right? But sometimes this urge, this sense of like, where is this going? Everything I'm working towards, where do I see this going? What am I doing? You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm not the only one that go through this. I know I'm not the only one that question everything they do. Like, and it's okay to do that sometimes. But with me, when I do this, right, I tend to like take a break from everything I'm doing and really, really try to figure out and re-strategize, right? And a lot of this things for me is just me finding myself and finding myself, meaning I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been doing this hard 75 challenge. I'm on day 47, like I said earlier. Like it's been going great, it's been helping, also just taking time off social media. And I think that's the best advice I could give anybody in this day and age. We live in a generation where everything is just information, everything is just in front of us, and we're just consuming and taking it in, right? But taking time off social media is a very significant thing to do for yourself in this day and age we live in. And I've been practicing that for a few days now, and it's been going great. Sometimes I might get the urge to want to go scroll or just want to see what's going on the internet, but I don't delete my Instagram, so I lack access to it. I don't even know what's going on my Instagram now, but I'm okay with that. This is part of me just trying to find myself and re-strategize and just focus up on myself. And yeah, like that's just where I've been at this whole time, whatever I got going on in my life. And also like school wise, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my final year of college and just I'm really just trying to focus up all the way and get that out the way, you know what I'm saying? Cause, that's my plan that I'm falling back on. College, my degree, you know what I'm saying? But as soon as I finish college, I'm gonna take a huge another break. This break I'm taking right now is calm. I still do the streaming every once in a while, but I'm gonna really take like that the second half of 2026. Like I'm gonna take that time off from streaming YouTube. Like I'm gonna go ghost those 6 months. Like from now between now, well, it's October right now. Between now and June next year, June 2026, right? Like I'm still gonna be around, but it's not gonna be as consistent. But when as soon as I finish and graduate from college, bro, I'm gonna take a huge break. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna just release everything. I'm gonna release everything, right? And then once I do that, I'm gonna come back, right? With this time though, it's time to run it up, go crazy. So that's really what the end goal is for me right now. But you know what I'm saying? Like I'm in the urge, I'm in a rush. I want to get there, I want to do it, but I know this is part of my process. I can't skip it, I can't rush it. So and it's like I gotta stick to this plan. I gotta stick to this vision that I see, this goal that I got for myself. And it's hard, but I know it's part of life, it's part of my process, and you know what I'm saying? I'm just okay. I'm okay with going through this. If this is what it takes to become great, or to become successful, to become somebody of influence, and I guess that's what I gotta do. Like if this is what my process is like, and you know, this is just me saying this is just like a message to my future self. Like if this is what my process is like to get to where I need to get to, whatever this is, then I don't mind going through it. I'm okay with it. But you know, sometimes, you know, as human beings, we be wanting clarity with whatever we doing. We be wanting this clear image, this clear vision. But sometimes when God put a vision in front of you, bro, it's not gonna be completely 100% clear what to do or how you do it. God will show you the end goal of things, but God wouldn't show you the yin and yang you gotta put together to get there. God will make you want to go seek and search that. But he will also give you guide and guidance through the way, but you gotta figure out how to plug in what to get to that end goal and visualize everything and make the vision come to life. And I feel like that's where I'm at right now. Like so many things, so many ideas, and everything is here. And it's just like, it's busting my head thinking about it and everything. But it's like, damn, I see the end goal of this shit, but how do I get there? How do I make this vision come to life? How do I build the proper people around me? How do I build the right team? How do I make the right connections? How do I, you know what I'm saying, expand? How do I scale what I'm doing? How do I scale my image? How do I scale my brand out? And so much things to think about, right? But sometimes I tend to tell myself, like, it's okay. Like, the version of me right now might not be able to comprehend all of that, but the version of me that I'm growing into is gonna get there. And this is why it's very significant for me to take my personal growth seriously. This is why I always work out, go to the gym, I read books. You know what I'm saying? I do these things that's gonna help elevate my mind, my mindset, my brain, things that's gonna help me elevate the person I am and make me grow because I know there's a version of me out there somewhere that's gonna need this version, that's gonna need me to do these things in order to attain what God has in store for me. You know what I'm saying? One second, yeah, my mom calling. But yeah, that's just really what it is, man. But um, like I said, man, I put everything into God's hand. This is just a message to my future self. Whenever you look back at this video, nigga, just know, you know, you seen the vision. It was hard to get there, but you put it together and you made it happen. And that's just really the life update, man. I don't know the next time I'm gonna stream, but I will see y'all whenever I stream again. And peace out.